Bad language warning. Let's Write a Movie, the podcast. Welcome to Let's Write a Movie, the podcast about movies and such. But more importantly, it's about making movies, hence the name. I know, the name isn't about making movies.
We don't really make a movie, though.
We come up with crazy ideas for movies. And, oh God, this is the worst intro I've ever done.
Keep going, I'm here.
Random stuff. Watch another episode to get a proper intro.
Yeah.
So, Rowan, do you want to pick at the setup?
Setup?
Yeah.
Which one's the setup?
It's the wrong way around.
Oh, there you go. Okay, setup. We have an ambulance and its occupants get lost.
Oh, jeez.
Conflict. I'm getting deep in there.
Deep within.
Conscription is brought back in by the government.
What?
Military conscription.
I've never heard of that before in my life. You're going to have to really
Well,
go
you'll get a
with the
shock
conflict.
when they bring it back, won't you? Because I think it's coming.
How are the people that get lost in the adverts going to deal with that?
Well, that's it. Resolution. They return the video late and are fined £3.50.
Nightmare.
Maybe that's why they got lost. They're looking for the blockbuster video.
They've
all closed down.
It's been around in 10 years. Shit.
Huh?
I mean, to be fair, getting $3.50 for being 10 years late on a video isn't bad.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Mm.
Genre?
Yes. The genre that we always stick to consistently.
Oh, yeah. Drama!
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the setup is we've got an ambulance and its occupants, they get lost. So I'm assuming you've got the ambulance driver slash paramedic.
The person having the heart attack.
Yeah, so there's two paramedics and someone who's a bit ill in the back.
Mm.
And then... Okay, so
Yeah.
Sarah and Nicotine.
Nicotine.
It's 2023, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Sarah and Nicotine have picked up Gladys.
Okay.
She's 31.
31, Gladys.
And she's had a pulmonary artery failure.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Yes. In this movie.
And we're in Shropshire.
Nice.
Which is not far from where you're from. Yeah, it is actually. What am I on about?
You're
from Devon. Shropshire's
Devon.
up north.
Yeah, so
They're all northerners to you.
So it's closer to where you're from?
Not really.
No?
I think it'd be closer to you.
Okay.
Do you want to have a bet?
Yes.
No, I can't. No, can't be asked, actually.
Oh, fair enough.
So they're in Shropshire.
Yeah.
The ambulance depot is in Telford.
Which is possibly near Shropshire.
It's in Shropshire.
Oh, it's in Shropshire. Okay.
I'm telling you, I think it is. Well, I know Shrewsbury is. And that's where they're going because she had a fall due to her implosion. Is that what happens? Your heart implodes when you have a pulmonary artery failure. Yeah.
I'm a medical man.
So she was on a stair lift. Didn't need one. She's dead lazy. She's only 31.
Yeah.
So she was getting off her stair lift, and it happened just as she was getting off.
Okay.
So this is where the story begins.
Fantastic.
So Gladys, she lives with her husband Tommy Hilfiger.
Can I be Tommy Hilfiger?
It's not actually him, but
it's just a guy that happens to be named.
He renamed himself because he loves Tommy. He wears all the gear.
Yeah.
So opens up. Can I get specific here with shots?
Yes.
So it opens up and it's like a close up on the Stanner stair lift. Sorry, advertising here.
Yeah. They are paying us. So.
Well, there's other stair lift companies out there.
Yeah.
Not just Stanner. Remember Stanner?
No, I don't, because I don't have a lot of knowledge.
All the adverts, there was a time when they plastered adverts all over UK television for Stanner stair lifts. And they all look like they worked well and show you going up and down.
But like we say, there are others available.
And then sometimes it go around like a little corner.
Mm.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I've definitely seen this advert. Yeah.
So, camera, it's zoomed in. You don't really use many zooms in film, but this one there is. Sorry. On the stair lift,
Poor directing.
it zooms out slowly. And there's Gladys. 31, looks fit as a fiddle. She's got a fag. She's smoking away. I'm coming, Tommy. And Tommy replies,
Are you right there, love?
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. And it's really slow.
Yeah.
She's got it on ultra slow because she loves the thrill of the ride. And she wants it to last forever. So sometimes she'll just go...
It is a real thrill going that fast.
Yeah.
You know?
So sometimes she'll just be on there for like half an hour, going up and down, gets through about, 5 fags at least. But it's caused a bit of issue with...
I just want to point out, that is the word for cigarettes in England.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
But it's caused a bit of issue, and they've had to have the... luckily, it's under warranty. She's been using it that much. So they've had to have the guy out because it keeps burning out the motor. And he's like, I don't know why the motor's burnt, the maintenance guy, when he comes. He's confused. But she said, why only use it? I only use it once. I only use it once a day. But she doesn't
She's had too many, and too many cigs. She's
all over the show.
Yeah.
Anyway, camera zooms out. There she is. And then she gets to the top and she opens up. It's got one of those. She's installed like a roller coaster style thing. Just to add to the thrill. So she releases it.
Yeah.
She gets up and she trips and she falls. And then I don't know if that was caused by the pulmonary artery implosion, or it was vice versa. Anyway, she's on the floor and she goes, ah!
Oh my God, darling, are you all right?
Something feels ruptured inside.
Oh God, shall I call the ambulance?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, please.
Okay, we'll get the ambulance.
So then it cuts to like a shot of Nicotine and what was her name?
I can't remember. Oh, there's Gladys.
There's Gladys and Tommy, and then Nicotine and
Susan.
Yeah, that's nice. It's Nicotine and Susan.
Yeah.
And the call comes in like, we're on our way, and they get there, and it's all procedural.
Yeah.
Camera, but it's like handheld camera, shaky. It's like NYPD Blue.
Yeah.
And it's like exciting. It's all handheld and shaky. We're like, the viewers are like, oh, what's going on? And they're running through the car park because it's like they live in like
a block of flats.
They're on top of the Wilco's.
Ah, okay.
It's good because they can get like certain things.
They can get their convenience foods.
Is it a food place, Wilco? I think.
What am I thinking of?
Like anything. It's a bit like Kmart, but not as
good. Okay. I was thinking of like
that was the reason why they moved in.
Yeah.
Because it had space for a stair lift and it was above Wilco. Anyway, that's a bit of exposition there. So you get a glimpse into their mindsets. So they come in, Nicotine and Susan, and they get her up on a stair lift, even though she's like crocked.
Yeah.
They measure her, they get it's a new wand. It's like the wand of the body. You know, like in airports.
Yeah.
It's actually just come in and the wand up her leg and over the top of her head, and it goes beep 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 beep, boop, 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 beep 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 beep, and then it goes woo, 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 around the heart. And it's like, oh, your heart's imploded.
Oh dear.
We're gonna have to get you to hospital. And Tommy's like, where's that? Sorry, you're Tommy.
Where's that?
It's in Shrewsbury, dear. Do you want to come with us?
Oh yeah, I'll come with.
Do you want to get dressed?
Could I just put the dressing gown on?
Okay.
So he puts on his dressing gown, but he doesn't do it up at the front. So he's still just flapping about a bit.
But Susan and Nicotine, they've seen it all.
They've seen a lot in their life.
The patient. They're like.
Wait, so Suzanne and Nicotine are the ambulance drivers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just to clarify. Yeah. Okay.
So they get them in the ambulance, and in the back, Gladys is like, "Oh, Tommy, this really is not what I wanted. Oh, Tommy, help! Make me feel secure." She's a bit traumatized.
Yeah.
Make me feel secure, Tommy.
You're lovely, darling.
Am I going to be all right, Tommy?
Yeah. Why not? You'll be all right. Just as long as this ambulance gets to hospital in time, we'll be all right.
Don't leave me, Tommy.
Oh, but there's a woman down the pub.
It's a bit. What?
Oh, no, never mind.
It's bumpy, isn't it? Bumpy road. Where are we? Where are we? And then Susan is like, we're just going through the back roads. It's the quickest way to Shrewsbury. And then it's night time.
Yeah. Nicotine goes, don't worry, I know these roads like the back of my hand.
He does that. Yeah. And then the kind of, we know a shortcut as well. Anyway, a storm comes in, doesn't it?
Oh, shit.
A big old storm.
Yeah.
Shit.
What's...
So, this is the setup. I haven't even got to this. Sorry. This is taking forever. Anyway, the storm comes in, and there's trees coming down everywhere. There's like birds falling mid-flight. There's a bloody cow still on its head, doing a headstand in the middle of the road.
Jesus. It's like, you don't need that.
Nah, it's going moo.
Yeah, it's like wood.
Yeah. And they just miss it. And as they miss it, the camera is behind the cow. Yeah. As the ambulance goes off in the distance and the cow's just there. And he looks so serene, just going moo. And then it cuts to inside the ambulance and okay, I don't know where we are, Nicotine, where are we?
I don't know, I've been lost for about 10 minutes, if I'm honest.
And then they accidentally go down this dirt road then they're completely lost.
Yeah, that cow put me off.
And So anyway, they pull up and they're actually out of petrol as well. They're lost.
Yeah. Nicotine thought he could do one last journey.
Yeah.
With the petrol they had.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tommy's brought his little portable radio, hasn't he? Okay. And he's tuned in and the news is on.
Wow.
In the latest development this evening, the government has brought in conscription. All people aged 18 and over need to join the army. The government will bring round transit vans to your house and you have to get in the back of them. And they will transport you to your nearest army base. This has been met with quite a bit of opposition. Protests are forming on several streets in Bath and in the teleprompter. Producer, that's better. Halifax. So there's rioting happening in Halifax. Stay tuned for more news. So they're all in the ambulance and going, conscription? Tell me.
Conscription in this day and age?
Tell me conscription?
Yeah. I can't believe it that the government are doing that.
But we're lost. We don't need to think about that for now, do we? Do we?
Well, you're of an advanced age and you had a heart attack. I'm an even more advanced age.
I'm not going to die, am I? We're lost here.
Nah, you'll be all right.
and then the transit van turns up and finds them. They're like, get in, you're joining the army.
I thought we were too old.
Anyone over the age of 18, if you can walk, you're in our army.
Oh, nightmare.
We're going to war with Norway.
And then, Gladys says, even me, I've just had a heart attack.
Even you. You're talking, aren't you? You can do communications, walkie-talkies and all that. Yeah. She's like, what? Oh, that sounds fun, actually. Yeah, go on then. And then the ambulance drivers are like, paramedics are like, well, we could do medical, couldn't we? And
they're like, no, we want you on computers.
Computers? Why would you want them on computers? They're medical people.
Full up, isn't it?
Anyway, so they get in the transit van, and the driver of the transit van is Lance Corporal Adam Levine, formerly of
Maroon 5, I believe. Yeah.
So he's really into it. Is it? Yeah, well,
boy, howdy.
Woo!
He's going down the road going, yeah.
Is that one of their songs? This thing is
this love is control.
I
mean, that's one of the very old songs.
Yeah, so he's singing that.
If I'm honest,
sounds like it turns out he had a lot of help in the studio with his voice.
Well, yeah, sounds like it.
So that he's singing that and he's doing everyone's head in the transit van. They're all in the transit van now, going to the base.
Yeah.
But Adam Levine's like, oh, hang on, I've got a video return to Blockbuster.
But Corporal Adam Levine, Blockbuster shut down 10 years ago.
Oh no. What do we do? And then
we could try returning it.
We go to the old, and then Adam's like, really? And he pulls up to the blockbuster he knew, and it's all like half demolished. And he gets out the van, closes the door. Everyone's like looking out the windows. What's he doing? What's he doing? Where's he going? And he's like somebody walking across to this old abandoned blockbuster, crying with his VHS of Shakespeare in Love.
Oh, really?
Crutched to him. No, how could this be? How could this be? And he drops to his knees.
Yeah.
And sings. What's another song of theirs?
Too much of something is not enough.
Did he sing that? I thought that was the Spice Girls.
I think he covered it.
Did he?
Maybe.
Too much of something is not enough. And then Mel C steps out the wings. Not enough.
And then Baby Spice Girls.
Yeah.
I need to know the way.
It's a good musical number.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's not musical, viewers, listeners. And then this guy, he looks very homeless. He comes out and he goes, "What you do? You can be the one. What are you doing out here?" Okay. Well, you see, I've got a video to return.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll return you guys for a blockbuster, I guess.
I think it might be a bit late.
Shakespeare in Love, one of my favourites. Let me just put my computer. And he ain't got a computer, so he's just pretending.
Beep, 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 doing the noises.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's £3.50.
Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Sorry, I can't do it. There's 50p.
Oh, thank you.
Another 50.
Thank you.
There's a £1.
Oh, it's £2.
£1.
I do £3.
20 pence.
£3.20.
20 pence.
Oh, 40.
2 pence.
£3.42.
Another 2 pence.
£3.44.
A penny.
£3.45.
5 pence.
Oh, £3.50. Thank you very much.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Good film. Have you seen it?
Oh, I can't say it's one of my favourites.
I'm American.
I'm not just homeless.
Oh. Spend it wisely.
Thank you.
Because I know you having me on here. You think I bought yesterday? Yesterday.
All my trouble seems so far away.
Oh, yes. And then sing. And they'll start joining in the transit van, but it's all like muffles.
Yeah.
And it's steaming up the windows as well. And that's in the background.
And then the movie ends.
And the movie ends. And it's that song over the credits.
Lovely stuff. It's a bit touching, that one. Very dramatic. As the drama.
Had a bit of everything.
It did.
So,
anyway.
What would we call
that? What do you call that movie? There's so much different stuff.
Ambulance.
10 years too late. Because of the blockbuster being shut.
Yeah.
It was the least plot point, but it was the funnest plot point.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How about Late Return?
Oh, I like
snappy, innit?
Yeah, and it could have deeper meaning.
It could.
It could. We're not going to explain the deeper meaning, but it could have deeper meaning.
It could if.
Yeah.
Okay, actors.
Nice.
So Gladys, she's 31.
Yes. Charlize Theron.
But she's what, 50?
Yeah, but she looks young.
She looks young. Yeah, and she was in Mad Max Fury Road, so she can do action. Not that there's much action, but like she can emote excitement when she's in a stair lift.
Oh, if anyone can, she can.
Charlize Theron in a stair lift, emoting excitement. Perfect. Tommy?
Has Calvin Klein done much acting? He's in Friends.
I don't even know what he looks like. He must be ancient, is he?
He's getting on.
I reckon Tommy Hilfiger, Sid Owen, played Ricky in EastEnders.
Yeah.
Can I have him?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's because what's he doing now?
Well, I assume he's probably in EastEnders.
Do you think he's back?
They leave and they come back.
They think they can do better.
In that sense, nicotine, I think we've hired him before. He needs the work. Dean Gaffney.
Get in there. Yeah.
Yep.
Then Susan could be a little more. A bit more. Who's the old raspy one?
I heard
Gary Oldman's sister.
Thanks to the Frank Skinner show from this week. Fantastic trivia about Big Mo. She is Gary Oldman's sister.
Yeah. All the acting genes went to Gary.
Yeah. And all the bigness went to Big Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? I know when I found that out, I was like, what?
Yeah, it was done. Anyway, I don't want to get into that.
And then Adam Levine he's the music.
Adam Levine's playing himself.
Hopeless man. Now, let's have a good think about this because he's quite pivotal. I think
Gary Oldman. Narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he could do that.
He could easily do that. He's played an array of characters.
Then you got the Spice Girls popping up, haven't you?
Yeah, they're our music cameos.
Yeah.
Although Adam Levine was also the music cameos.
Yeah, I'll just have a load of them. A lot of musical.
Is there any person in there? The news reporter on the radio is our sports cameo, and is Chris Akabusi.
Chris Akabusi. Yeah.
Perfect.
Late return.
The latest.
If any studios out there watching and you want to pick it up, let's have a get together.
Yeah.
Let's have a cup of tea together and nut out all the finer details. Because if you want a successful movie, this one could be it, couldn't it?
It isn't a
don't
weird
look
one.
A gift horse in the mouth.
Yes, and don't flog a dead horse.
Don't flog a dead horse. And if you're
don't make your endings too long.
And if you're going to ride a horse, make sure you've had some lessons first. And if you know what I'm saying, what we're saying is, come to us and we'll teach you.
Yeah.
Studio bigwigs.
Yeah, Paramount.
Peace out.
Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Let's Write a Movie is a Paul and Rowan podcast production. Find us on our socials at LWAMPod on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and LWAM Podcast on TikTok. That's LWAM, LWAM. We are posting unique content on all different socials, so it's well worth checking out. Until next time, see you later.
Don't forget to subscribe.